G'day kids and grown-ups. If you are loving watching and learning with Ozzie, it would be amazing if you could please do me a really big favour and just tell anybody else that you think might enjoy it too. In the meantime, enjoy this brand new episode, and as always, stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie.
G'day kids, so I'm here in the Ozzie studio. We've been to Hobbyco and we've chosen this amazing Lego set. It is from the Disney movie, Frozen. It's the ice castle, the Arendelle ice castle. And we're gonna open it up, we're gonna check it out and see how awesome this is. And we're gonna build it together. So come on, let's go. That is a lot of bags of Lego, kids. This is gonna take us forever, but it's gonna be super fun. So let's get stuck in. Where do we always start? We've got to read the instructions, don't we? So we're gonna open the booklet and see where we begin. And look how thick this is. This is going to be a very long, but very fun Lego build. Look at that, behind the scenes of Disney's Frozen. Who else loves the movie Frozen? It's one of my favorites. Do you want to build an ice castle? I do. Let's do it. Wow. And you see, this is really, really cool because they have a digital version of the instructions too. So you can load them up on your phone or your iPad and you can read the instructions one by one through that, or you can flip through the pages. That's what I like to do. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna step through all of these different parts. So 1, 2, 3, all the way to 6, 7, 8. By the time we get to step number 9, our castle is going to be looking like that. How cool is that? All right, we always begin at what step? What's the first number? Number 1. So we're going to get bag number 1, and this is what we're going to build. Okay, so we've got 2 number 1 bags. We've got rid of everything else because we're going to need some space to build this big castle. Let's open them and get started. So I've got a nice little holder here that I've just found myself so that I can put the instruction booklet there so it's easier for you to see and for me to use the instructions. But let's just, when we're building Lego, we want to move everything out of the way that we don't need. I know that we're going to need those bits because we're building Elsa. So you push all the other Lego out of the way. And as I'm pushing that there, I found Elsa's head. All right, so we need to put Elsa's body on her beautiful dress. Okay, and the next step is we need a cape. That's what that is. That's a beautiful cape, isn't it? Yeah. So that goes on her neck, and then her head goes on top to keep her cape on. And she's a beautiful princess, but she's going to need some hair. Let's put some hair on Elsa. Oh, look at that. She's pretty. And then we're up to this step here, number 3, and we need 2 of these. Okay, look, they look like ice crystals. So there's 1, 2, and then these other little bits. Okay, so we put those on there, and then they go in her hands. Look at that. Look at this beautiful princess with her beautiful cape and her ice crystals, because she's got magic superpowers, doesn't she? She can turn things to ice in an instant, just like that. Okay, so that's Elsa. She's done. Okay, so now we're up to the next page, and we need all of these parts here. It's always good to get the parts before you start building. So we need 2 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these. I've got them all ready. I'm just going to move Elsa to the side. And I like to line up the picture so that I'm building exactly the same way that the picture shows. That makes it easier to understand where things need to go. All right, so we're away. Now we're on to step number 2. Let's get our parts first. One of those big guys. There you go. So you can build from either end, whatever you feel like doing, as long as at the end of the step, your Lego matches the picture. Okay, so we're going pretty well here, but I just want to point out this guy. Have you guys seen this before? This is a very, very cool tool from Lego, which makes getting bricks off a lot easier. So if you make a mistake, which is okay, because everyone makes mistakes, you can pop it on there and take that brick off. If you've got wheels or different things that uses that, you can use that to get that off. You can also use that end to stick underneath and help you get things off, just like that. Because we don't want to use our teeth, okay? And sometimes Lego is really difficult to get off. So this is an awesome little tool that comes with big Lego sets like this one. Lego thinks of everything. And you know that Ozzie loves fun facts. Do you kids know what Lego stands for? It stands for play well. It's a Danish word, legot, and they've shortened it to Lego, and it means play well. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Bit of trivia for you. Go on home and tell your parents or the grown-ups all about that one. Lego means play well. All right, I've got a really funny bit of trivia for you now. When the Lego is upside down and the studs are facing down and they're not on top, do you know what it's called? It's called snot. Yeah, that's right. It's called snot because it stands for studs not on top. S-N-O-T, snot. So at the moment, this Lego is facing down. The studs are not on top. Snot Lego. Okay, so I've got one of these. Now, if I flip back to this page back here, it says ×2 or 2 times. So I need to do that again and make a second one. And so I'm building this on my own today, but Lego is so much more fun if you do it with a friend or a grown-up, your mum, your dad, grandma, granddad, anyone. Okay, so that brings us to the end of step 1. We're now going to find all the bags with number 2 on them, and then we're going to start building this bit here. We're going to start building up. So kids, we're up to a really exciting bit. This bit here, for all those little Lego builders out there that have done a lot of Lego, you'll know that that means sticker. It's sticker time. So we need to find the number 10 sticker. All right, so that's step number 2 finished. We've done step 1, we've done step 2, now we're on to step 3. Good job, kids. All right, so now we need to find bag number 3, and it looks like we get to build Anna. How cool. All right, so that is the end of step number 3. How good does it look? This castle is amazing. Wait till it's even bigger. When it's finished, it's gonna be huge. We're gonna have so much fun with it. Next step, number 4. All right, let's see what happens in this step here. We're gonna go higher and higher for this castle. All right, let's go. Look at that. So that brings us to the end of step number 4. Next stage is step number 5. So we need to grab all the bags with number 5 written on them. But how good is this castle? It's definitely coming to life, isn't it? It's getting bigger. There's so many things happening in it, and I'm loving it. Hope you are too. Oh, look what we get to do first. Kids, the very first step of bag number 5 is to build this little snowman. Do you know what his name is? Can you tell me? Can you help me out? It's Olaf. And that's what that little orange thing is. I think that is Olaf's nose. How good is that? Ah, let's build Olaf together. How good's that, kids? So we've got Olaf. All right, let's see what else is in bag number 5. Look at that, kids. So that's the balcony on the top. Look, and we can get Elsa. She can walk through here. Stand at the top and say, hey, everybody. Down in Arendelle, it's your Princess Elsa. She wouldn't sound like that because she doesn't sound like Ozzie, but that's where she'd be and that's what she could say. And she could turn everyone into ice if she wanted to. But she's not going to do that. She's nice. But how does Elsa get up onto the balcony? Well, I do believe that the next step, we're going to build a nice big staircase. That is step number 6. So let's get the bags for number 6. And follow along the instructions. That goes in here. Wow, look at that. That is so pretty. So sparkly. How cool. Oh, and now we're on to bag number 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're gonna create, do we know who this is? This is Kristoff. Look at that. What do we think that is? What does it look like to you, kids? Could it be a bedroom? Maybe. But it does look very cool, doesn't it? All right, we are now on to step number 5, 8. Step number 8. That is an amazing looking castle. But we're not finished yet. So let's keep building. Look at that beautiful sparkly chandelier hanging from the ceiling there, from the roof. This castle is magical. It's beautiful, but we're not finished yet. We've got one more bag to go, bag number 9. Okay, so we just put the last of these 6 spires, these big pointy things that sit on the outside of the castle. Oh, I love those. They look so cool. Oh, sorry, Princess. You can have a little rest there. Right, then this one, or a big one that's going to go on the top, I think. And then this one gets attached all the way up here. Wow. And guess what, kids? We have finished this amazing Lego build, this incredible frozen castle. Look at that. So much detail, so much time. Sometimes Lego takes a lot of time and a lot of patience, but it is always a lot of fun. So now that we've finished building our castle, we get to play inside our castle and recreate some of the scenes from the movie with all our awesome characters. We've got Coronation Elsa, we've got Anna, we've got Kristoff, and we've got another version of Elsa. We have one of my favorites, Olaf, and our little Snowgies. We've got Olaf and Anna, we've got all our characters inside there, but we've got one more special Lego minifig. He wants to join the party, and that's Mini Ozzie. Hey, what do you think? He look good in the castle? Hey Anna, hey Olaf, I'm Ozzie. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna go this way. We'll see you next time. Stay keen. In through the doors. So a massive thank you to our good friends at Hobbyco for donating this incredible ice castle. Thank you guys. Kids, I hope you've enjoyed building it with me today. Now I've got a lot of play to be had in here, so I'm gonna get back and enjoy. Kids, we'll see you on the next video. Until then, stay keen and happy Lego building. Hey kids, did you have lots of fun today watching Ozzie? I hope so. Did you know that we've got a heap of Ozzie episodes on our YouTube channel? If you haven't already, go back and have a scroll through. I reckon you'll find some others that you absolutely love. And while you're there, why don't you hit subscribe? That way you won't miss out on any of our new videos that we bring out. We'll see you again soon, kids. Until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of